Hi, everyone. Welcome back to TJ's Tarot. These are the decks I'm using. I'm using the Light Seers deck, the Romantic Love Oracle cards, Sacred Soul Shadow Oracle cards, and Wild Reflections Tarot deck. I'll be back in just a second so we can get started. Hi, everyone, welcome back. So here we go. So, I've been really curious about, the healing journey. That's what got me started into tarot and and readings and learning about it. And it's been an incredible, incredible journey. So if you're here, maybe you're also in the what I've learned is the liminal space, this void. Um, and so the question I have frequently is, what else do I have to heal? I hear that I'm being refined, so maybe you are too. So let's see. I'm gonna start with this deck, the Sacred Soul Shadows deck. I'm gonna start with this one, just to give us an idea, to ground us, to figure out what it is we're talking about today, right? What we need to know. So, what still needs to be refined on our healing journey? What still needs to be refined? Um, let's see. Obsessive. Oh my goodness. So it says fixating to the point of compulsion. This intense focus can be overwhelming. Let me just say, um, we're here watching tarot readings, right? And a lot of the time, something I've learned really recently is that tarot is a way of spying. Um, it is, when you think you've let go, and letting go was one of my biggest challenges. It probably still is. It's letting go of control, trusting the divine. When I was obsessively, and I love tarot, they're tarot readers I just can't get enough of. I'm so enamored by their gift and the way these messages come. But when you are obsessive, you don't make room, you don't make space for what you're hoping for what you're manifesting to come in. You're basically watching the pot boil, right? Watching the paint dry. So let's see. So that's where we're anchored in today. We're going to talk about, I guess, letting go, which actually was a message of mine today. I'm in Aries. I'm in Aries, Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, Gemini Venus. But that Aries, whew, listen to me. That Taurus, that stubborn Taurus, stubborn Aries, I can get very controlling. And so it's been difficult for me to let go. So it's interesting that obsessive would come up. Anyway, let's see. What can we do about it? We're in this refining phase. What can we do about it? What can we do about it? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right. It's all, of course, about letting go, right? Okay. Okay. One more. All right. Look, this is all about trusting the divine, the star, the Eight of Cups, the world, the wheel. Trusting the divine, trusting that what you pray for, what you put up, you are being it's already done, right? You just have to trust enough to walk away, right? Know when you've done your part. Know when you've done your part, let things end, let things close out the cycle. It's already done. You're already moving forward, right? See how she's leaving these eight cups behind. Can you see this card? I really want you to see it. I do love this deck, right? She's leaving the, this cup behind, in this water. And what's she moving towards? The sun, clarity, happiness, right? And it's basically, I love these cards. I mean, look, out of the four cards, it's like three major arcana, right? And what the divine is asking us to do, and I say us because we're all imperfect, we're all learning. What the divine is asking us to do is to walk away, walk away from the obsession, maybe, walk away from the incessant need to know everything. The truth is, we won't know everything, right? and we're just going to put ourselves in, send ourselves in circles. So the thing I'm still learning to do, I'm still being refined, I'm still on that potter's wheel, is learning to ask for what I want sincerely, let it go. Walk away. Walk away. Let it do its thing. Let it close out the old cycles, close out the old me so the new me can begin. Because while I'm being obsessive about it and staring at it and focused on it, I'm never going to get past it. All right. So we did that. All right. Okay. I mean, I love how specific and clear the messages are. All right. So let's see. So I guess what I want to know is, since this is about letting go and letting go of control and not being obsessive, a lot of the times, I always say this as a parent, um, it's you can tell somebody what not to do. And the reason it doesn't stick is because you don't tell them what they should be doing, right? Let's see if the divine can give us any advice about where our attention should go. If we take our attention off of the things that we're obsessively watching, obsessively hoping for, um, and by the way, hoping more than we believe. And I think, someone said this to me a long time ago: hope less, believe more. And it is one of the best things anyone's ever said to me, because it anchors me, right? Okay, so let's see. What should we be focused on? Let's see. Queen of Swords. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Okay. All right. This is powerful. All right. King of Pentacles. Judgment. Okay, look. Again, this to me seems very, very, very clear, right? Look, at the bottom of this deck is the I'm going to show you the Knight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Lovers, right? So what this means is that the first card is very clear: the Queen of Swords. Cut out things that do not serve you. Cut it out, right? Stand in your power. That Queen of Wands energy, that's all about power. It's all about um, you know, um, going after. Wands are all about action, right? The Queen of Swords, she already knows. She's been through all the fires. She no, be confident in what you know. Trust yourself, right? I mean, the High Priestess isn't out here, but if you're here, you're definitely in that High Priestess, hermit energy, right? And so basically focus on, like, this King of Pentacles. Focus on your journey, on moving forward, not looking back, on moving forward. See this Judgment card here? Judgment a lot of the time, means renewal, but it also means using your discernment, using your best decision based on what? On the things you've learned in this cycle. As this cycle's closing out, we've had so many lessons repeat, and here we are, right? About to cross this threshold. Don't obsess about the past. Move forward. Move forward. We got at the bottom of the deck was the Lovers, right? And the Hermit and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about forward movement, right? Move past all this thinking, all this obsessive overthinking about maybe those partnerships you lost, maybe those people that walked away. Get out of your head and take some action. That's the lesson for, I think, for all of us, right? Let's see. Let's see. Is there anything the universe can tell us? Any messages the universe can give to us about this letting go? Thank you so much for making this so clear. Let's see. Recognition. Admiration for hard work is coming. Let me tell you something. If you're here, it's because you have done some work. You have overcome some childhood wounds, some ancestral patterns, and don't worry about the past. Let it go. Let that part go. That part of you is done. Like, you did it, you know? Forgiveness through mutual understandings, right? I think for me, this is forgive yourself, right? Just forgive yourself. You already know what the red flags are, right? Look, feed out what doesn't serve you, reevaluate the situation, You already know how to do this. And it says at the bottom of the deck, pay attention. It says, look out for the signs from the divine, acknowledge red flags. The truth is, you already have the discernment. Don't obsess about what's coming, what is going to take you under. Oh, who might trick you? Who might leave you? No, you already know. You've already been through all that. You've been through that. You are refined. You are shaped by the divine. I mean, so trust yourself. Trust yourself. You have discernment. You've earned it. No need to obsess. That's all I got.